today. Too many to count, don't get in my way. I'll fall in the floor with my bow. Tomahawk chop is my death blow. How many fools can I kill today? Too many to count, don't get in my way. I'll fall in the floor with my bow. Tomahawk chop is my death blow.
Siemka, z tej strony Prosołd i witam Was w nowej serii pod tytułem Assassin's Creed III Remastered. Jest to oczywiście następca serii Assassin's Creed Revelations. Jest to oczywiście odświeżona wersja gry Assassin's Creed 3. Oczywiście na sam tytuł o tym mówi. Jest to odświeżenie gry z 2012 roku. Została ona zremasterowana dokładnie w 2019 roku. Ta wersja oczywiście remastered ma w sobie tyranię króla Waszyngtona. To są 3 dodatki DLC aż. No ale to jest jedna historia mimo wszystko. Jest to oczywiście gra akcji. Wszyscy znają, muszą znać serię gier Assassin's Creed, na pewno z którą się musieli zmierzyć, albo chociaż o której musieli słyszeć. Oczywiście jest to już w sumie 5. część. Oczywiście jest to gra też od Ubisoftu. Akcja gry będzie troszeczkę bardziej do przodu, bo będzie się to dziać w Ameryce Północnej, dokładniej w latach 1753 do iluś tam. Czekajcie, ja muszę troszeczkę przyciszyć tą grę, bo to jest muzyka. O, najlepiej tak. A głosy niech zostaną. Dobra. Oczywiście naszym głównym bohaterem w 3. części nie będzie to niestety Ezio Auditore, jak to było w 3 poprzednich częściach, tylko tym razem będzie to naszym głównym bohaterem będzie Connor, który jest synem pewnej Indianki oraz Brytyjczyka, który nazywa się Haytham Kenway. Akcja następuje w momencie, kiedy wioska naszego protagonisty, czyli Connora, pada ofiarą napaści, gdy właśnie nasz podopieczny, dokładnie no właśnie podopieczny Connora, postanawia poświęcić swoje życie w walce z tyranią. No i oczywiście my jako Connor będziemy podążać jego śladami, żeby dokończyć jego walkę z tą tyranią. Connor oczywiście będą tutaj wątki niepodległościowe Ameryki Północnej. Oczywiście tutaj też nie będzie brakować takiego wątku współczesnego, czyli tego aktualnego, który się właśnie będzie dziać. Czyli będziemy też Desmondem Milesem, który jest on znany oczywiście ze 3 poprzednich, nie, ze wszystkich poprzednich części, bo jeszcze w 1 przecież to była grywalna postać. No i co? Oczywiście dostajemy tutaj otwarty świat, tylko wydaje mi się, że on będzie jeszcze większy, więc o to się troszeczkę boję, że tutaj będzie tyle funkcji i tyle rzeczy, że ja nie zdążę w ogóle ogarnąć, co tutaj, jak zrobić w ogóle tą grę na 100%. Ogólnie gram oczywiście na PC-cie. Powiem wam, że miałem straszne, ale to straszne problemy z konfiguracją pada, Ale wiecie, co wystarczyło zrobić? Jak ma się pada od PS4 albo od PS5, to jak macie ten program DS4 Windows i tam po prostu trzeba zmienić w kontrolerze, żeby kontroler wykrywał jako PlayStation 4. No i proszę bardzo, w wersji Remastered działa normalnie wszystko cacy. Wystarczy przerzucić jedno. Wystarczy podłączyć pada od PS4 i działa, a jak podłączacie od Xboxa, to już trzeba się troszeczkę namęczyć. Mi się na to nie udało. Dobra, poznamy opowieść. Tutaj akurat właśnie sobie sprawdzałem, jak ta gra działa, jeśli chodzi o grafikę. No i tutaj nazwiemy się oczywiście Testy i lecimy.
Sometimes both, but we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find.
Tutaj jest tylko podsumowanie całej tej historii naszego Desmonda.
One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond.
Mamy
We
Cezarę.
know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Powiem wam, że kiedyś grałem w Asasyna trójkę, ale zwykłą wersję, u kuzyna. Wow, ej, naprawdę ładna ta grafika. Jestem pod wrażeniem. To jest coś więcej niż remastered. Zależy też właśnie, jak wyglądała sama trójka. Może nie ma jakiejś wielkiej różnicy. Może ta gra po prostu już była ładna w 2012.
Let's go.
Okej. Kwiatuszki się pod nami ruszają.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Okej, dalej pod R2 się biega, fajnie. To była chyba roczna przerwa między Revelations a trójką.
I think we're here.
Nie wiem skąd to się nagle wziął ten William Miles. Ja pierdzielę, jaka ta gra jest płynna. Nie wierzę, że to mi na PC-cie normalnie tak fajnie działa. Znaczy na laptopie, bardziej bym powiedział.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
What?
Here we go again.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Desmond?
Super.
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Tak się nazywała chyba matka Connora, wiecie?
While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
O matko. Wow. Idź wzdłuż ścieżki. Kurde, ale to fajne ruchy
Okay,
teraz
Desmond, let's practice climbing on these objects.
wykonuje nasz Desmond. No, wysoko skacze. No, powiem wam, że dynamicznie jest bardzo.
Rerun your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are
Cele
optional
dodatkowe.
objectives that
Wykonaj
raise your
zabójstwo z
synchronization
powietrza.
rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Dobra. Cel dodatkowo zrobiony. Dobra.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Patrzcie, wystarczy nawet, że kliknę ten R2, to mi przeskoczy na drugą belkę. Tak to wcześniej trzeba było X-a trzymać. O, jeśli rzeczywiście tak będzie wyglądać ten Boston, czy tam Nowy Jork, czy...
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the
Sekwencja
world.
pierwsza, to
Time
jest
to find out what the
przypominający.
temple wants from you.
O, mogliśmy na 100%. A, bo to są sekwencje pokazane. Kurde, mało misji będzie w sekwencjach. A może będą długie, mam nadzieję. O, jakieś morskie tu będą. Kurde, to już tutaj nad statkiem będziemy sobie pływać. A no tak, rzeczywiście. Kurde, tu jakieś osady czy coś. Nie wiem, czy to są misje, czy to są skarby, czy co innego. Dobra. Lecimy. Nie. Lecimy. Nie no, gra jest nieziemska, naprawdę. Remastered bardzo udany, bo jest płynny, zoptymalizowany.
Sir?
A zobaczymy, jak będzie w mieście.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine.
Mamy
I'm just
Haythama.
preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Zabójcze przedstawienie.
Invitation,
Teatr Royal.
please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Nie macie co robić podczas mojego nagrywania.
Gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Znajdź miejsce.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
No wow. Pięknie. Oczy nam się świecą. Jak kotu normalnie.
My apologies.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Kurde, pod L3 dalej wzrok orła. A chyba wystarczy nacisnąć, a nie przytrzymać.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
Jak to w Revelations to było tragiczne, naprawdę.
I already have.
No i tutaj znowu nie mamy pobocznego celu. Nie wiem, to tak specjalnie jest? Znowu dadzą później?
My apologies.
Nie wiem, trochę ciemna ta gra teraz. Nie no, wspinaczka póki co tutaj to jest jak z bajki. Dobra. Włamy się. O. Czyżby dopa jakaś funkcja? Okej. Gdzie nasz zajebisty kapelutek? Halo. No i drogę przez scenę. Przyzwyczajenia klikałem kwadrat, jak w Tomb Raiderze.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
O, holka.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight.
He's a marvel.
No, co ty robisz?
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Tak, coś za nami był.
But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Boże, jakie on ma gały! Wypadną ci zaraz, typie, z tych oczodołów. Co to jest? Wyjdź z opery.
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one doing the murder!
That man there! A man killed in the upper balconies!
Oh, my!
But I've done no wrong, I swear
Search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon, man. Did they
Did you not see any suspicious coming in?
Peace, friends, there is no danger! Friends, there is no danger!
Dobra.
Try to remember. It happened
We
right
must
in
leave
that balcony.
at once.
What are those men doing in there? I'm staying where it's safe. Peace, friends, there is no danger! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
I need to get out.
Muszę sobie jasność poprawić później. Bo ja tutaj z lampką nic nie widzę. Ja musiałem ją odsłonić trochę. Znaczy zasłonić, sorki. Sarki. Co?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Haytham, and bring honor to us all.
Zabójcze przedstawienie. Misja ukończona 100 na 100. Zobaczmy sobie postępy. Synchronizacja 1%. Misje wyzwolenia Bostonu i Nowego Jorku. Elementy do zbierania. A, jeszcze nie wiadomo. Dobra. Na spokojnie. Wszystko się zrobi. Dobra.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Dobra. Ale wiecie co? Ja nie wiem, czy jest sens, że tak powiem. Czy jest sens robić tą misję? Ale nie, chyba zrobimy.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
No i ciekawe, jak będzie wyglądać walka. Czy będzie jakoś tam zmieniona? Czy tutaj będziemy kontrować? Kurde. Dobra.
Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
Będzie mi się trudno przyzwyczaić. O, to było dobre.
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
No dawaj, kontrujemy.
Do you yield?
Never!
O ty cholera.
These odds.
Dobrze.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
Już mi się podoba bardzo Haytham, naprawdę.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway.
Ej, nie mogę się napatrzeć.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
Aż nie mogę się doczekać Assassin's Creed Liberation.
Tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Ocean Atlantycki, dzień 28. Dobra, będziemy już sobie tutaj prawdopodobnie kończyć.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
A dobra, to jeszcze nie jest ten. Zasięgi języka wśród załogi.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
I know it needs to be done, but...
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Poczekajcie.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
Co to? Jakieś granie.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill. Wasn't by choice. Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you. Haytham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back? I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough. Oh? Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge. Is there cause for concern, then? Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Dobra, mamy tutaj jeszcze jakiegoś typa.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Ojej, nie tyle mam gadać. Będzie mi przykro.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting
What's
strange
that?
recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Okej. Porozmawiaj z Jamesem. Ciekawe, czy mogę mieć jeszcze więcej tych celi dodatkowych.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Dobra. Poszukaj wskazówek na rufie. Chciałem już to powoli skończyć. Nie powiem, że nie.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Sprawdź źródło hałasów pod pokładem. Próbuję tylko jak najszybciej skończyć. Będzie bardzo długi odcinek. Analizuj wskazówkę.
Curious.
Może ktoś chce zostawić ślady.
Most curious.
O! To jest idealny moment chyba na koniec. Ocean Atlantycki, dzień 33. Dobra, jak już dostaniemy kontrolę nad Haytham'em, to sobie zakończymy. Póki co nie zwaliłem żadnego dodatkowego celu. Jestem bardzo szczęśliwy z tego względu, że nie będę musiał tutaj wracać.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us.
It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice?
O,
That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Dobra, kolego, my się z tobą będziemy napierdalać w następnym odcinku. Dobra, wypadł. Dobra. O, to jest dalej sekwencja pierwsza. Dobra, trudno. Słuchajcie, to było na tyle. Mam nadzieję, że odcinek wam się spodobał. Zapraszam do lajkowania, komentowania oraz subskrybowania. Na razie i do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku z Assassin's Creed III Remastered.